listen to the plight of the staffers of the Liberian Senate, like our president rightly put it. We are disenchanted. We are disappointed and we are disillusioned. The staffers of the Liberian Senate over the years, before you became a member of the Senate, have been marginalized by our bosses. The very last time there was a salary increment here was in 2015 when former Senator Ahmad Jala of Bapolu County was pro tem of the Liberian Senate. Since then, there has been no increment, not even a dime. But it will interest you to know that every budget year, the budget of the Liberian Senate takes an incremental step. There is no history that the budget has declined in any given year. I gave you an example. The budget, the 2015 budget of the Liberian Senate, the approved national budget, is $14,635,051. The one you people approved for the Senate. $14,635,051. Of this money, if you look at the proposed budget 2026, it's $16,440,876. There's a variance or an incremental difference of $1,805,825. If you look at this budget for 2025, the basic salary for the central administration staffers account for $2,707,178 for the central administration. If you look at our colleagues who are in your respective offices, called the support staff or the personal staffers, their salary account for $1,550,000. If you look at the 30 of you, your budget is in $3 million. That means the budget you make in 30 of you surpasses the budget of your staff in the both categories. While it is true you are our bosses, we have come not to request, but to respectfully demand an increment in our budget. The 2019 Remuneration and Standardization Act requires the legislature. That law will pass right here. We have gotten to the point where we are running out of patience, and you will see us taking the Liberian Senate to the court. Let the court be able to determine that the Senate is not supposed to abide by the law that she passed. This is getting... Just to conclude, Senator, the Senate, the Honorable Liberian Senate, hired the services of 2 professional consultants this year. 2 months ago, an HR consultant and a financial consultant. There was a work done about staff increment, and a comprehensive report was presented to the Senate. Up to now, the Senate is yet to officially acknowledge receipt of that report. The Staff Technical Working Group also was mandated by the Senate through the rules and order, constituted a committee. A report was done after 6 weeks of working tirelessly and assiduously to ensure that our salaries are increased. But the truth is that some of your colleagues, Honorable Koga, every time they hear about incrementing the instant salary, it gives them high blood pressure. We are Liberians. The marginalization is too much. You cannot continue to ostracize us. We got people who are working for $180, but they are watching a bathroom. This is unacceptable. And we hope this $1.2 billion budget, the highest fiscal envelope in the Republic of Liberia since the founding of this country, we hope we can benefit. Other than that, January, there will be a civil disobedience. Will not take instruction. It's too much. Thank you, Senator.
Good afternoon to all. Good afternoon, Senator. First of all, before coming here, I have gone to Senator McGill's office where I met with the stable leadership, and we were trying to calm them down, and we decided that we should come in person to meet all of you. And Senator McGill said he was going to join me later, and fortunately he has arrived. So I would like for you to please give me your undivided attention. Yes, sir. Those of you in the employ of the Senate, whether be it senator staffer, be it central administration staffer, you are all people of our choice. And we decided to work with you, and we are working together cooperatively. Teeth and tongue can bite, yet they still exist together. With your concern deriving from 2015, as you said, up to present, this is a process. And I heard many of you saying no sitting. So if you do sit, how will your problem be solved? But hearing is the same thing, sitting, hearing is the same thing. So we will go, and let me tell you, we have started raising your concern. Darrell raising many senators in our consultative meeting. And I think we took it into consideration. But whatsoever decision I will reach, I am not called for the authority to disclose it to you, except the proper authority. But we are taking some action that will be somehow beneficial to you. I don't take my yes for no. So what I'm telling you, you will get an outcome. The second aspect that has to do with harmonization, quote unquote, those who are serving as directors outside within the executive with that of those at the Senate, their salary should be on par. You are quite correct. One thing we're looking at critically is the qualification as well. Because if you're director at the Ministry of Mines and you get BSc and we get director here that get BSc, no question about it. We'll look at it seriously, but for now, we will kind of ask you people to look up to us as a leader. Let the hearing go on today. After the hearing, I promise that I will come and call on you today to tell you the outcome of our decision.
You're making me laugh.
I'm telling you seriously, I will come by the same way I came. After session today, I will come. We will come here to tell you what we are deciding. But the only place that I cannot categorically make commitment about is the issue of standardization with the other ministry directors and other directors here. But with respect to increment, I can tell you that positive outcome will come. And we'll come and brief you. I don't want you to make us to appear otherwise. We look up to you seriously. Without you, we can't function properly.
Thank you for that.
Without you, we can't function properly. But equally so, we are concerned about your problem. And we'll take it into serious consideration. I beg y'all look up to us and give us our respect.
To manage people is difficult. To manage people is difficult. To manage people is difficult. We are being leaders for big groups. And you gotta fight for people's interests. You listen to Senator Snow yesterday. When Senator Snow said he wants for people's salary to be increased. Imagine people working for you. Some of you work for us. Whether you're in central administration, whether you're in central office, you're working for us. When we take our pay, because the pay so small for our staff, they still can't do all the things we want to buy our salary. Yeah. So we understand that. So the leadership is discussing your issue. But it's not something that you want money to get. You say, if you don't sit down, we'll not go, you gotta get our money. You want to standardize your salary, it's a procedure. But the Senate must give the instruction to the appropriate authority that the legislature is equivalent to the executive. That when you are a director in the executive and you have equivalent position in the legislature, the people who make it there can't be disparity. Somebody making $200 in the legislature and somebody making $1,000 in the executive. So the entire Senate is discussing it. We started it last week. We're going to continue it today. As we speak, the CSA director is going to be here today. We're going to have hearing today. If we can't have a hearing, then we can discuss the issue. Because CSA got to make sure, they have to make sure that there's equivalent payment based on position and based on qualification. So we are appealing to you to give us the opportunity. We get only 2 more days to close. And your issue is paramount. The reason why we are inviting the leadership of those who don't make a decision to appear. People who tell you, say, don't let the post say that they're not in your interest. People who tell you, say, don't let the post say that they're not in your interest. Because if you're in your interest, we'll say, go talk to the people. Because we got to talk to the people. The Senate cannot put you on salary. It is executive branch that has to put you on salary to make sure your salary is equivalent to the other people, not the Senate. But the Senate must make the decision. So we have to meet with the people to make sure that we meet. So the president has instructed us to come and speak to you. That your issue is being discussed. All we ask you to do is to please be patient. Give the leadership opportunity so we can go and have the meetings and the hearing that we're supposed to have and run the Senate properly to make sure that your issues are addressed. As I said, you can't take all the issues, you take one issue at a time. Because you can't win all the battles at a time. You gotta take one major battle and fight one at a time. Those who making noise and say, don't, you must stop your senator for going, not in your interest, will say that I'm an opposition person. I am not here to defend the government. I'm here to tell you the right thing. We get staff from our officers who are also part of this group. From other senator offices, the 30 senators, our staffers are also part of this process. So we love you as we love our staffers. The entire leadership, including the protest, I just spoke to the protest in front of the leadership. She is interested in resolving this matter. So we are appealing to you to please go to your offices and give us the opportunity. If we don't resolve it, then we want to do.
So we appreciate our bosses for coming. So, but then what? Pull it. No. Where's sir? Where's sir?
Get him back, my man. Oh, get him back. And then we'll talk.
We don't represent that issue.
Get him back, my man. Get on the no
Police, as much as we have our problem and we need redress, some of the senators that spoke to us just now, this is their very first time intervening in matters of this nature. So I think we are inclined to accept whatever